There's a profound silence that many fear, a solitude they avoid at all costs. The need for companionship, for external validation, for applause. Oh, how comforting are those whispers that say, you are not alone. But what they don't understand is that true greatness, absolute power, is only found in the darkness of solitude. When you are alone, with no audience, no advice, no support, that's when the chains are broken. I did it. I did it alone. At first, that solitude may seem like a prison. The absence of friendly voices is unbearable for many. They flee from it, desperately seeking the comfort of noise, the comfort of the crowds. But me, I embraced the void. I let the darkness be my only companion, my silent ally. While others were dreaming, surrounded by their equals, I was awake, working on my personal kingdom, sculpting my own reality from the shadows. It's funny, isn't it? Society has a peculiar way of defining success. They look at the trophies, the applause, the bright lights, but I tell you, that's not success. No, true success is forged in silence, far from prying eyes, far from superficial praise. It's achieved when you're at rock bottom, with no one to pull you out. It was in that place, that dark hole, that I discovered my strength. And when I realized I didn't need anyone, that all the answers I sought were within me, I laughed. Oh, how I laughed. While others need the world to tell them who they are, I found out who I was in the complete absence of everything. When you are alone, with no one to hold your hand, no one to cheer your victories, that's when your true essence emerges. What's left when everything disappears? You. Only you. And me? I discovered that I didn't need anyone. What I needed, what I always needed, was here all along, inside me. Others would call it arrogance, but me, I call it enlightenment. It wasn't easy, of course not. The nights were long, the days lonely. And there were moments of doubt, moments when the weight of solitude seemed too much, even for me. But it is in those moments, in those seconds of absolute despair, that true transformation happens. Not when you're surrounded by fake friends and empty praises, but when you're alone, staring into the abyss. I've stared into the abyss so many times that it's become an old friend. And what did I learn? I learned that the abyss doesn't consume you. No, it shapes you. It strengthens you. People are afraid of being alone because they don't trust themselves. They doubt their own capabilities, their own strength. But I didn't. I always knew that in the end I was all I ever needed. I didn't need trainers. I didn't need mentors. I didn't need hands holding mine. I did it alone. I walked through the desert of solitude with nothing but my own determination. And when I reached the other side, something wonderful happened. I realized I needed no one. Not the applause, not the cheers, not the clapping. The victory, the true victory, was in my independence, in the fact that I had done it alone. You see, society will tell you that success is a group journey. They'll fill your head with these stories of collaboration, of mutual support, of teamwork. But what they don't tell you is that in truth, humanity's greatest achievements weren't made in groups. They were forged by solitary individuals, by souls who had the courage to break away from the crowd, to walk alone in the dark. They want you to believe you can't do it without them. But I'm here to tell you the opposite. You can. And more than that, you must. There is no greater feeling than looking back and knowing that every step, every struggle, every victory was yours. Without help, without support, just you, your willpower, and the silence. That's true power. Society may applaud the weak who huddle in groups, but true admiration should be reserved for those who have the courage to stand alone, to face the storm without wavering. And when the storm passes, when the wind finally dies down, they will be there, standing unshaken, because they have discovered the secret that others fear. Solitude is not a weakness, it's a weapon, and I did it alone. So next time they tell you that you need someone, that you need help, laugh. Laugh like I do. Because deep down, you already know the truth. In the end, in the decisive moment, it will be just you and your choices. And if you are brave enough, if you have the strength to embrace solitude, you will discover something extraordinary. You will discover that you don't need anyone else. Like I did. Because in the end, I did it alone. And you can do the same.